Hello, welcome to Flight Schedule Pro's messaging overview. Uh, One of the most valuable things about Flight Schedule Pro and most widely used features is undoubtedly email notifications and SMS text message notifications to keep people informed. And there's also a few different communication features that we think you'll find very helpful. I'm going to log in as just a standard user and just show you a couple of the email notifications. I'm going to go to my profile, and under options, users have the ability to opt in and opt out of email notifications. And what you'll see here is reservation created, edited, deleted, standby reservation activated, reservation reminders. So anytime a reservation is created for me, and we're logged in as Joe Pilot, so if my instructor makes a reservation for me, I'm going to receive an email. If my reservation is edited, changes are made to it, I'm going to be sent the new details and be able to see what was changed. If somebody cancels my reservation, maybe the aircraft had to be downed, I can be notified via email and or SMS text message. I can see reservation reminders is something that the company optionally can send out in an automated fashion based on a certain number of hours before the start time of that reservation. So if you set it to remind me in one day before my reservation starts, and I'm opted in to receive that as I am here, then I'm going to get an email from that. Um, that can be real helpful to get those emails. I'm going to log in as an administrator and go to the system setup section, company system setup, and under general we have system emails. And these are the master switches for whether or not these types of notifications are sent out. If I uncheck reservation is created, then no reservation created emails are sent out, so nobody gets them even if they're opted in. Um, I have additional fields here where I can specify where we want those to be sent for possibly further processing of some sort. Um, this one is for when new users have registered, and that's helpful for especially in the initial setup process when people are signing up and we're approving their accounts is having somebody that's notified when those new accounts are registered for. Squawk has been created, snag or squawk has been created. That can be emailed to a certain maintenance person. The next 24 hours master schedule. This can be handy for having a kind of a backup schedule. If you have a computer that's downloading that each night, um, then if for some reason you need to revert to a backup, then you can pull up that email, and it's just a list of the next 24-hour schedule. It can be helpful. And then these reservation reminders, we can set up how soon we want those to be sent, and how long before the reservation starts. So you might want to remind people a day or a couple days prior to the reservation start. And here's the goal of these notifications. It's to improve the chance that somebody knows they have an appointment and remind them when there's changes, and the result is reduction in the number of no-shows. And that's a general overview of those notifications. There's also some communication features such as system messages. You can post messages that show up to this section on each user's homepage. So you can post to different groups of users, and that's fairly easy to do. You can mass email. So if you wanted to select a group of users, a role that you've set up, you can select them and then send out a mass email using a built-in mass email utility. And that's built right into Flight Schedule Pro. And really, you'll see that Flight Schedule Pro is probably your best chance of having the latest email address for the people that you fly with, because when they register, they fill it out, or they want to receive those notifications as reminders. So naturally, they'll have a current email address in there. Bulletin board can be enabled to any specific role, and really that can be used for different reasons. Notice how it shows up here as there's bulletins posted. That could be for new events or um, pilots that want to share a ride, or just about anything, you name it. The directory is a list of contact information. In most cases, this is in a flying club arrangement that might be shared with all users, or in a larger organization, it might just be shared with internal staff as a directory for different instructors' names or staff people. The image gallery is a simple way for you to post images, maybe pictures of facility or aircraft or events, different things that are going on. Um, but that can be really handy as well, and you can set up different galleries. The links page is a pretty simple layout just to post different links to the sites that you find helpful, and this is all online. So once you add that information, then as people log in, they gain access to that information. So really, that wraps up the messaging overview for Flight Schedule Pro.